Hi, everyone. Thank you for the question about transit. And you've heard me say many times over the last few days that there isn't a single politician that I know that knocked on doors to say, hey, I want to help shut the economy down and make your life more difficult. And so the decision with respect to transit that I made was not an easy decision. And I know that this will not be easy for everyone to adjust to for the next 2 weeks in the community. But I did it with all of the best information that I had, looking at the wave of activity that's coming. Considering the health and safety of people, talking to numerous partners, including many mayors in the county where we provide service. I did speak with Dr. Ahmed and had his perspective on it. And although he talked about the public equity, the social equity piece, he also talked to me about the public health piece. And I wanted to make sure that that part was addressed appropriately. And so not an easy decision, but I know I couldn't look people in the face and say it's not okay for little Madison to go to a city playground and touch the chains on the swing set because she might get COVID-19, but it's okay for Madison and her mom to take a bus across the city, touch the handles, the stop buttons, the poles in the bus that 600 or 700 other people had touched before they got on the bus. And I just couldn't in good conscience do that. And so I know people in Windsor are smart. I know you don't need city government to tell you how to get around if you need to get around, recognizing that this won't be easy for everyone and we'll have to work together. But I don't need to tell you that you can ride a bike. I don't need to tell you you can walk. I don't need to tell you you can phone friends, families, neighbors for support. Most people know that pharmacies deliver. Most people know that grocery stores deliver. And members in the community have stepped forward. And there's a Facebook page with over 1,500 people in the community. Mark Jones set this up. 1,500 people in the community have said, we want to help. And if there are seniors or vulnerable people that are shut in, we will do grocery shopping for them and make sure that we support them at this very difficult time. And so the goal of shutting down the transit system was not to make your life more difficult. The goal is to help save lives. And so as we see the community spread, the transmission of this virus accelerate, I made the decision for a 2-week period to shut the system down, to help encourage people to stay home and to try and save lives at the end of the day. And it's not an easy decision. And I hope, whether it's 3 weeks or 3 months from now, when someone's doing the final analysis on whether the decision was a good one, I hope they prove me wrong. I hope they say, Drew, that was a bad decision. We didn't need to do it because the virus just skipped our city and there was no real risk. But when I looked at the risk to the community, I wanted to make sure that I could put my head on the pillow at the end of the night and said I did everything I can to help save lives in our community. And that's why I made this decision. So thank you. I know it's not popular amongst everyone, especially those who require transit to get around the city. It will be a difficult 2-week period, but I know Windsorites are smart. I know they support one another, and we will all support one another to get through this together. Thanks for watching. In the meantime, stay well, stay safe, and stay home.